people of the internet, I am back for another video. Yes, we're getting 3 videos this Thursday. I mean Sunday. Sorry, I don't know what day it is. Fuck! Alright, so last time I said Doctor Strange 2 would make a good movie. Here's what I think, but first I want to say what I think will happen in Doctor Strange 1. Alright, so I'm just going to go through this real quick. I think that Doctor Strange is going to go up against his arch nemesis, Nightmare. Nightmare is a villain who tries to bring... Basically, he tries to just take over the world, kill Doctor Strange. Take over the world, of course. That's an outdated meme, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, so essentially Nightmare is this really evil dude. Basically he gives you your worst nightmare. He goes into he has his own realm and everything. He's awesome. He's a really cool character. But however, I think that in the first Doctor Strange movie, you're going to see he is going to be defeated. In the second one, here's what I think is going to happen. Because Marvel has revealed that they're not going to do origin stories anymore, because if you look at their new lineup, you'll see that most likely there won't be any origin stories. So Doctor Strange, I have a feeling there might be a flashback or so in the first Doctor Strange to maybe because Nightmare's in his head. Because if you don't know Doctor Strange's origin, his sister died because of she died. And and also in an accident, his hands were destroyed. He was a famous doctor. He was arrogant. He was a dick. Now his hands are all decrepit and old and all stanky. Did I say stanky? They're stanky bitchin'. Alright, so essentially, there might be a flashback to when he was arrogant, and also the reason why he became a sorcerer is because after his hands were all all shitty and everything, he essentially was looking for this way to fix it, and he's all like, hey, I found this guy, he's going to teach me magic. And it depends on what version of I saw the Doctor Strange animated movie. It was so good. If that was live action, if that would have been perfect, but they're not going to do that. Clearly not. Clearly not. But however, I feel like in the first one, he's going to defeat Nightmare, but it will prelude to Nightmare being afraid of someone. It's after, if Doctor Strange, captures him or something, he's going to be all maybe Nightmare, he might prelude to, Dormammu or something. He might be all you won't know what's coming or some shit. And it turns out that, maybe it's the hatred of the world, Dormammu. For those of you who don't know, Dormammu is this gigantic man. He has a fire head, a head on fire, and he is more powerful than Doctor Strange, or sometimes he's on par with him. And he controls his army called the Mindless Ones. These Mindless Ones are basically just his army, and they're really powerful. He just charges them at people. And I forget the name of Doctor Strange's assistant do it. But one thing I do remember is that he could help him out, and I have a feeling that. Alright, so I'm talking about the second one now. It's confusing when I talk. Alright, so essentially in the second one, Dormammu. We're gonna see Dormammu. We're gonna see him and Doctor Strange fight. We're gonna see Doctor Strange get his ass kicked because of the Mindless Ones. I have a feeling that Dormammu with the Mindless Ones will stop Doctor Strange, but after Doctor Strange finds a way to disconnect Dormammu from the Mindless Ones, then he might just take out Dormammu, and then he focuses on the Mindless Ones later by just gathering up the armies, bringing them through a portal into Dormammu's prison dimension, because he was in a prison dimension. It wasn't, and I'm not meaning a brick bar dimension. I mean hell and fire everywhere, and he can't escape. Alright. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think, basically, it's your normal Doctor Strange versus Dormammu. You got the Mindless Ones, you got everything. And it's... Dormammu, in case you didn't know, if you don't read the comics, he's insanely powerful. And the stuff he can do, and Doctor Strange can do... Doctor Strange can, summon chains to, chain people up. Maybe he can, summon, a green energy chain, choke people, rope them with the chain or something. That'd be cool. Doctor Strange, I can't wait to see him on the big screen. A sequel for it. This is what I think the sequel would be. I just had to put a sequel of a movie that's not... Yeah, I just had to. Alright, and the last movie I think will happen, I think we're going to get a Hulk Marvel Universe movie, finally. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think that... I think that in either Infinity War 1 or 2, Bruce Banner is going to talk about how his cousin needed a blood transfusion, so he did it. And, for those of you who don't know, his cousin is She-Hulk, so basically it's foreshadowing. It's maybe they're talking about what's a difficult thing you had to do. It'd probably be giving my cousin a blood transfusion. And like in this Hulk movie, it's going to be essentially Hulk is Hulk. He meets Rick Jones. Rick Jones from the comic books. He is really cool. He's a really cool character. He's your nice guy. He's trying to see. Most people view the Hulk as like a menace. He's trying to be all like, "Hey, Hulk is a good guy," and I have a feeling that after Infinity War, I don't think Hulk's going to be blasted up to space. That's something like a Phase 5 thing. And yes, I do feel like Marvel will have a Phase 5. They've already confirmed Phase 4. There's already 3 dates for the Phase 4. I knew that before I made my part 1. I'm making these on the same day, by the way, they're in a row. I just went over the footage from my first one because I got cut off by accident. So I think Hulk's gonna meet Rick Jones. I think Bruce Banner's gonna meet Rick Jones. He's gonna... I don't think... where Hulk went? He might even meet Rick Jones before Infinity War. Maybe during Infinity War, he might mention, I met this nice guy called Rick or something. Or maybe he just shows Rick and maybe Rick is in Infinity War. That'd be cool. Anyway, so essentially, right, Rick Jones, Bruce Banner, or the Hulk, should I say, they're just walking around, and basically the Hulk after Infinity War, he's all mad and everything. Rick Jones is trying to calm him down. What happens then? Abomination just straight up boom! It's basically Abomination, the leader, and Zax. There could maybe be a scene at the beginning of the leader and Abomination, and they're just creating Zax. Zax is a comic book villain who has the power to turn. He is full electricity. A way to defeat him is water. Also, he can't fly, but he can teleport through electrical wires. That's one thing. That's a misconception among people in the comics. Even though Zaz is not really known among comic readers in the first place. Useless information. The more you know. I'm gonna get so many dislikes for saying that. Anyway, alright, so basically Abomination and Zax attack the Hulk, and essentially they have an idea. For those of you who don't know, in the comics, Hulk, there's different forms of gamma radiation. It's a form of gamma radiation can kill the Hulk, but there is also a form that won't kill the Hulk. So essentially, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Abomination, because he has military training, he has this belt. Curse, how in the Dark World he had a belt with these weird grenades. Maybe Abomination might have a belt with these gamma grenades. He fires one at the Hulk, and then just before, Rick is he's diving. He takes the grenade for him, in the first Avenger, sort of like an homage. And the boom, he takes the gamma full blast. Hulk, he beats the shit out of Abomination. He can't handle Zax because Zax is not a physical entity. A way to stop Zax is either A, he doesn't see you, or B, they just stealth mode the shit out of it. And this is where Rick becomes A-Bomb. A-Bomb being, he calls himself A-Bomb. He's this blue guy. He's all shell. In the comics, he can't speak English very well. It's when the Hulk first became Hulk. He wasn't necessarily that smart. But, however, then when he became Hulk, he was all I'll just change back to Bruce, to human. A-Bomb can't turn back to Rick Jones. That's one thing about A-Bomb that I really like. He's stuck like this. But even in the comics, they say that he had a life before the comics. They introduce him as this likable person who you don't want to see get turned into a gamma creature. You don't want to see him get turned into A-Bomb. But when you do see him turn into A-Bomb, you really want him to stay as A-Bomb. It's one of those things. It's one thing that you hate, but you also love it. I don't care. I love it. I'll never sing again, I'm sorry. Or I could be lying. Yeah, but really though. Alright, so after that, Rick is he's in hospital or some shit. Then in the hospital, he freaks out, becomes A-Bomb. There's a 2-minute fight scene between Hulk and A-Bomb. I don't know. And after Rick, maybe he has his memories. They might go with, there's 2 versions of A-Bomb that I know of. There's the comic version and there's the Agents of Smash version. I watched that show, yes I do, fuck off. Anyway, I watched that show, and basically he has his full memories, so they might go with that one for the cinematic universe. And, oh, wait, hang on. Sorry about this. Sorry guys, I was distracted by something. Oh no, I can't have that in the camera. I might get a copyright strike. Anyway, so... where was I? Oh yes, A-Bomb, Rick Jones. Yeah, essentially, so I'm hoping Red Hulk is introduced in Civil War in Civil War. So basically then maybe Thunderbolt Ross, aka Red Hulk. Then you have Hulk and A-Bomb. And I don't know, you might not, or maybe not Red Hulk, maybe She-Hulk. You could have that maybe, if you introduce it in a different movie. You don't know. You don't know what could happen. I don't know. just found out what I said was stupid because I just realized it's a prediction for me. Alright, so Red Hulk, A-Bomb, and Hulk. They're fighting Zack's leader, and yes, the leader. The leader, for who you don't know, was in the Incredible Hulk movie, and he was like, he had like a wound there, gamma radiate, like a bit of the Hulk's blood goes dripping there, and then he's all like, and then he cuts the back. Alright, so, I think that the leader has like a thing against Hulk because he basically ruined his life, because you know, he's like all smart and everything. And essentially, I think A-Bomb has different abilities in the comics. I have a feeling like he's gonna be able to turn invisible like he can in the Agents of Smash, and he's gonna have armor. Not as like he's gonna have armor better than Abomination, but he has strength not as big as the Hulk or Red Hulk. And I think that Red Hulk's powers will be the angrier he gets, he can actually like his skin like heats up. That's one thing I really like about him. Like, his skin heats up the angrier he gets as well. He doesn't just get stronger. That's awesome. So, essentially, they fight. They win. You never know what might happen. Maybe Hulk and Rick. Maybe Rick learns how to, like, calm down or something. Or maybe, like, Bruce Banner becomes human and, like, A-Bomb's there. And he's like, hey, I'll teach you to calm down or something. Red Hulk leaves and you get his army. Maybe it hints to the Thunderbolts movie. You don't know what could happen. Except for one fact that one Thunderbolt character is Agent Venom, and Venom is a Sony property, but they have a deal, so you know it'll be good. You could get Agent Venom in a Thunderbolt movie. You don't know. You don't know what could happen in that Spider-Man movie. You don't know. You never know. That's my video. Have a good day. Love yous all, and I really hope these movies happen. Especially if I had to pick one, it would have to be the Agent of Smash movie or the Vulcan movie. Why? Because number one, I actually really like the Serpent Society. I knew who they were even before. But before I leave, I just want to talk about what these characters would exactly be. Example, and that would be in a different video. In a different video, I'm going to talk about what Phase 4 characters would look like. And yes, I know this is kind of stupid, but this is basically a 3-part one. I've talked about the movies that are in it, the stories and the characters introduced. Now I'm going to talk about what they might look like. Alright, I'm going to do that in a different video because I'm running out of time. Sorry. Goodbye. Love yous all. And the next video I'll be shooting, once again, it will be how the characters look like, but I'll also do that on this day. I'll do it right after this.